Good morning, Brandon. It's Viking here. So we're gonna just talk about a few little sweep things. So first off, when I'm not incredible at sweeping. When I started, one of the problems I was having first off, and I'm going to tell you just in case you're having this problem, is I was thinking, well, it's a bunch of down picks and then it's a bunch of up picks on the way back. So I was thinking, all right, so it would be, whatever. But I was basically doing the whole pick reload type thing, with the whole up thing. And you don't want to do that. It's more of a continuous, when you pick through the string, you want to think about coming to rest on the next string. And that's where you'll get your smooth picking things up. If you take a look at my picking hand here, it just looks like I'm doing that. There's none of that bouncing like, type motion you would get from normal picking. So it's just smooth through. Like that. Secondarily, is you want to think that there's a whole bunch of different types of picking patterns you can do for this. You can think about it in terms of going all the way up past the string and then repeating that string on the way back, which would be like, like that. Or you could think about it as once you hit that top string, you're reversing and skipping back over it. So you're not repeating that string, which would be like that. The other thing you can do if the transition is giving you some trouble between that first string and then repeating it is that's where you can add some little additional slur note in there, like a hammer-on or something like that, to kind of buy yourself some time on the picking hand to reposition. So that's why you see a lot of like that, because that's giving your picking hand time to go, okay, what am I doing again? All right, I'm doing this thing. But the main thing is you really want to be able to do all of it. So my advice would be to start very simple. Sweep picking is a very strange thing, and there's so many nuances. And in addition to, like with most guitar things, it's really just about training your left hand to remember the notes. With this, you're doing this whole other thing with your right hand that you're probably not used to. So this is a technique that really benefits from starting simple, starting way slower than you think you should, and just putting in a buttload of time to make sure that it really gets solid. Now, when I started sweeping, as soon as I kind of started to get it, I'm like, sweet, now I'll be able to lock it in and do it for recordings within a few weeks. That's not the case. That was 2 years ago. I'm still not that great with it. So don't rush it. It's well worth your time to just do it slow, put in the time, and if you're trying to quickly get the technique down to put into a song, it's not going to be good and it's going to sound sloppy and it's going to be noticeable by the people that listen to it. So let's just start with some 2-string patterns, and we're going to focus on those, and then we're going to go to 3-string patterns and then 4 and all the way up. And with each one, you want to be thinking about how you could do it with the turnaround with, like the or without the turnaround. Like that. So one of the main things too is that since it's such a weird technique, it sounded like what you were doing is one of those starts where you hammer on, where it's like that. That's way too much to bite off at once, with the hammer-ons and then a full 5-string sweep and then a pull off and then all the way back. It's too messy. You want to establish the basic mechanics first and then start adding little things like tapping a higher upper note or, bullshit like that. So what we're going to do for the first one is we're going to start at 7th fret on the D string here. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to sweep a power chord from that and then the 9th fret on the G string. So, and it's all down picking here. Let me try and show you a bit better. And then what we're going to do is on the flip side, we're going to do 2 down picks. So it goes 7 on the D, 9 on the G, 7 on the G, and then 10 on the D. So down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. And you can hear, I'm trying to speed it up a bit, but even then it starts getting disjointed where you're doing like did it. That's not what you want. You want an even type thing. So start with a metronome, do it slow, and I would spend probably about 2 straight minutes of just at a painstakingly slow tempo, just doing down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Like that. So that's one pattern to practice. Once you've done that to death, we're going to start with a 3-string pattern. And let's start that up at, what are we going to do? There we are. So we're going to start 7th fret on the G string. Then we're going to do the 8th fret on the B string, the 6th fret on the E string. And the first time we're going to do it, we're going to play 2 sets of 3 notes. Down pick, down pick, down pick, up pick, up pick, up pick. Like that. Do that. Painstaking slow tempo, 2 minutes. 7, 8, 6, 6, 8, 7, 7, 8, 6, 6, 8, 7. Now one thing to keep in mind is that through all of these, one of the big problems you're going to have is extra notes ringing out. There's really no way to tell you how to do it properly except just make sure with your right hand you're using your palm to mute every string except the one you're about to be picking. So that old string, my palm's got that. So B string. Anyway, do that whole thing for 2 minutes. Then we're going to do it without the turnaround, where it's just going to be down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, which is going to be same left-hand pattern, but two minutes right there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do a 4-string pattern, and we're going to do the same place here. Okay, so it's going to be the 8th fret on the D, 7th on the G, 8 on the B, 6 on the E. And we're going to do it with the turnaround. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, up. Then same thing, we're going to do it without the turnaround, so it's just going to be down, 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 up, down, 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 up. And with these, once I hit that last string, basically what I'm doing is augmenting it. I'm hitting it and then flipping around past it to start the continuing down string, and then flipping up past it, up, flipping up past it, back. It's more complicated and it requires more precision and timing, which is why we're going to do this after you've established the left-hand pattern. So the first way is down, 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 up, down, 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 up, 8, 7, 8, 6, 6, 8, 7, 8. The second time is going to be down, 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 up, like. And you can see with my hand I'm jumping past that turnaround string. Then you want to get up to 5-string pattern. So that's a minor one I just showed you. It's a good one to practice. Extending that to 5-string, it would be, yeah. So start at the 10th fret on the A, and the first time we're going to do it with the turnaround. So it's going to be 10 on the A, then use, okay, so pinky, 10 on the A, ring finger, 8 on the D, middle finger, 7 on the G, ring finger, 8 on the B, index, 6 on the E. So then you're going to do it without the turnaround. So 2 minutes each, that'll take you, I don't know, 10 or 12, 15 minutes, something like that. 15 isn't divisible by 2, but somewhere around that vicinity. I would do that every day. Another thing that's really going to help you beef this up is at least twice a day, just do a trill pattern with your fingers. Nothing fancy, just a... like that. Just do that like maybe 8 repetitions until you're really aching, then stop. Wait a couple hours, do it again, or do it later in the day. One of the things about sweeping is that it really requires you shoot out there with your fingers all of a sudden, especially that pinky to catch that low note. And a lot of times what you'll notice is the whole sweep will be fine, but you'll be hitting that dead last note instead of the, instead of a clean, it'll go. Is what you'll end up doing, and just because it's a wide stretch all of a sudden for your pinky. So if you spend time doing the, just to beef up those muscles, that'll help out. So I hope this helps you. Please don't share this around because I'm going to be doing a full lesson on sweeping for Viking Guitar University, and I don't want this to undermine it. So yeah, any other questions, just hit me up on Facebook. Bye, Strader.